The terminus station spins around and around, suspended in the upper atmosphere, nearly within space itself, always spinning above the terminus line of IDIQ. A planet that the line separates where light and dark may move between the sun and projectiles. This separation, as from what you know of the history of the planet, has always been static. As you arrived and looked below, you saw the storm that seems to brew from within the line itself up, with the terminus station seemingly drawing energy from the storm and thus keeping itself elevated and forever spinning. The inner walls of each ring of the station that spin, some clockwise, some counterclockwise, are lined with what appears to be a type of video panel that's able to show data and information from outer cameras that line the outer hull of the ship. This giving information, making each ring seem somewhat see-through, and giving you the ability to see into the other rings, which of course, now that you've spent even more time here, means that through much of the ship there are likely thousands upon thousands of cameras that are watching you and projecting and using that to feed a true 360 surveillance of sorts that is among the station. But currently, and these things seem to matter to anybody as they dance and engage in clandestine activities, using the input and video walls and various things to have hidden rooms that could be directly next to you, but you would never know, as the sensory input would simply guide you through and not allow you to perceive other people through hard light and illusions, projections. You have been able to get a core of a computer with some saved data on your friend and one person's date, Uratham, as well as understood that the owner of Jade's debt is currently looking to offload it to somebody else to be their holder. Likely, you've been able to understand because, more due to her actions to aid all of you, she has been viewed as a danger, potential flight risk, and thus the person thinks it's too dangerous, too risky to hold it, and push it off to somebody else who might be more aggressive in having her repay it. Cryptic messages about still waters and warnings that what potentially was to be a minor action might have become a lot more major due to, much directly to a few of your actions here aboard the ship. Now, amidst one of the major dance rings, everyone again back to having fun. The disturbances pass, guards away, ever watchful. You're here. I think I mentioned the idea of an alert level, and I will tell you that there's a more elevated alert level due to your actions before, meaning security procedures, hacking rolls, stealth moves, all that are increased difficulty as people feel like something might be up. with that, I pass it over to y'all.
Guys, do you think this
Molly,
is a...
Go ahead. Your mic was really quiet, then it became loud again, so you're fine.
Oh, sorry. Guys, do you think this is a threat? As Peridot kind of like shows you the message that just says simply, Stillwater just became expensive. It sounds like a threat.
Could be. I'm not sure what it means, but it sounds a little bit familiar. Lies, this is that device I got yesterday. The one from that agent that interrogated us in the hard light room. Should we try to see where the signal's coming from?
We could. It's gonna be dangerous though if we get caught.
That's true.
But I'm always up for the risk. What do we got to lose? More credits?
I mean, we're practically going to be bankrupt by the end of this anyway.
You want me to give it a look?
Maybe let's try and figure out what the actual message is first.
I had already hacked into it a little bit. It gave me a lot of schematics, but like there was more stuff into it that I couldn't really access.
What were the schematics of, Peridot?
It was mainly of this place.
Oh. So yeah, that would look really bad if we were found with this thing. Kelly, what do you think? Should we try and crack the message, or should we try and figure out where the signal's coming from?
I mean, it's your device, so you know whether it's trustworthy or not. I don't know this person, so I don't know what they are or what they're like. The person who gave it to you.
Yeah, I can't actually say I know who they are or what they're like either. I just know that he did us a favor. 1 time. 2 times.
We've only been here for like a day or two.
All right, let me take a look at the message again. And
Do you remember what he did for Kelly? Because we said at the end of the last session. Jackie,
yeah.
What?
do you remember what this person did for Kelly? Because it was told to you at the end of the last session.
In character?
Yep.
Oh.
I don't think it was in character.
It wasn't in character?
No, it was like during our...
Oh, okay. I thought it was. Okay, my apologies. Okay, that's right then. Okay, then continue. Did you want to do that, Naila?
Yeah, she does want to look at the message and see if she can figure out what the metaphor is.
Alrighty. So, in that case, Yeah, you can go ahead and give me an investigation check.
You got it.
I will give you the help action.
Oh. Okay, great. And I have stuff to add if I fail, so let me know if I should add stuff, Matt.
Okay.
24.
24. Okay. Okay, so this is what I'll. So, Skathari, you're able to remember, because we all know Nan's a bit of a nerd and has read profiles on various races as she's been the ship during the various times. And you'll notice the Skathari primarily are a predator race. Unless this one is actually somewhat unusual in that they tend to be more hunter driven. Given that information, you begin to understand that the idiom of still water is the idea from observing pools where predators hide beneath calm surfaces. Idea that like loud things are obvious, turbulence is honest, but stillness is what requires scrutiny. And so I'll just keep going if you don't stop me. And so I would say with your thing, you could get the literal meaning might be something like something quiet, overlooked, or stable has gained value, or someone is paying to keep something hidden, or the calm surface is being manipulated.
Okay. Nalen's thinking out loud, and she says all that. So I guess something that we've done, I imagine, has changed things.
Well, yeah. I mean, the whole time we've been inside of the gala. I mean, we did fight robots.
And Elin, you said they helped us before, right?
Yeah.
The Skathari?
Yeah.
So, if still water means that there's something that's being hidden, could it be that they're helping, like, hide our tracks or something? Or they're keeping whoever's in charge from, like, questioning us?
Right. Exactly. I guess I'm not really sure if this is reassurance or this is a warning.
Okay, so we don't know whether or not we can trust what they said.
I guess I'm not sure if Stillwater is our friend, a predator hiding below the surface. then this kind of sounds like they're reassuring us, letting us know that their help is very valuable right now and they're looking out for us.
Or maybe we are Stillwater.
And that our actions are expensive.
Like they're going to pay us?
No, we're going to have to pay them back.
So that sounds like a warning.
Well, not necessarily a warning, just observation of what we're doing. I mean, let's face it, everywhere we go, there's something watching us, right? We can't get away
Yes.
from anything.
Well, so what if that is Stillwater? Whatever force or power here that kind of moves through the walls, hidden below the surface.
I guess I'm confused. What do we want to do with this information?
Mostly, I'm thinking what if we should consider it as a warning or a threat.
Well, either way, I mean, if we tapped into it, then it's valuable to someone. I look at Sharky. Isn't that the way these things work? Like, you find information and you can sell it for a price?
Sometimes, if you have the right buyer. But finding that is usually pretty dangerous.
So we got to find out where all this stuff is being sent. There's got to be like a central hub here, right? Something that will give us access to all the communications that are being thrown around this place.
Something coming through this device makes me think it's really going to be cloaked or encrypted. I'm only just starting to understand this tech stuff, but
Yeah, but it's got to have a failsafe or a key or something. But I don't know. I just keep coming back to that same question, Nealon, and that's, I mean, what? Well, we're here to find this person, and I feel like whatever this is that we just got, while interesting, I guess we gotta have Lies tap into it and dig a little further. If we want more information about it, but other than that, we should probably get back to the task at hand, which is finding where this guy is at, or waiting for this guy to make himself known.
okay, fair. Let's table this until Elias wanders back from wherever she went off to.
Oh, where did Lights go?
I don't know.
Damn it. Someone's got to nail her fins to the floor.
I think also too, we might have to consider maybe it has to do with Jade.
You think Jade has something to do with this?
No, maybe it's a warning that about Jade's debt being sold.
So would Jade be Stillwater? Or
Maybe?
just the act of what she did is Stillwater? Oh, well, here we go. I'm overanalyzing it again. See?
Well, Jade is with us, right?
Mhm.
Nayland turns to Jade. And do you know what hands are in the pot of your, I don't know, whatever's going on with your stuff?
I only became aware of it when Ace found out, though it makes sense. I'm not sure, but he wasn't able to understand its value. From what I understand, it should be going down. If it's going up, that indicates something else. But as far as whom, it could be, there's various people who have a harder time getting people to carry debt. You generally would rather those with the matching industry. So, like for me, if I'm singing or performing, it's a much harder. Those are much harder holders to convince to have you. And there's less savory jobs. Say waste management. Not a lot of call for that, though. A better interest rate sometimes. Yes, it could be any of the stakeholders of IDIQ could have various reasons to want it.
And do you have any idea why some Scathari up in the rankings of, whatever their justice system is here would care one way or the other what happens to you?
Scathari are vicious. No matter where they are, you can count on them for that. But they also have very strict, if unconventional, ideas of right and wrong. Not easily swayed by money or even their own self-preservation. I'd imagine if they thought something was bad for IDIQ or bad overall, a violation of the rules of the hunt, or whatever they think that is, if they're in security that could be justice, then if that's in violation, they might care deeply. I doubt it's about me personally. Unless I am dishonorable prey or something.
And so if you've suddenly become expensive, that would mean they're trying to control where you go, or they want to keep you. Correct?
Yes. Well, If I wait in price, Unless they think that you all would be able to be convinced to do something. You all talked to me about getting me out of here, wanting to help me. If that news got out, it's potential that if those who wanted to have some type of leverage, in other words, an increase in willing buyers, could raise a price.
Nayla wants to do a quick scan of the room. We know security has gotten tighter since what happened in the security office, but do guests seem to be paying more attention to us at our table?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I'm going to add something to that. God, 13.
Okay. At first there was a little bit, I think, but then from what you can tell, any of the initial from just like you're coming out of the walls and just the general little bit of insanity that occurred. Not in any particular notice at this point. It seems to be looking at you.
Okay. Maybe we should go to the masquerade. We have time to kill until Tobus reaches out. It might be a way we can figure out why or if Jade's debt has raised in value. And if that's wrong and we shouldn't be there, then our little device will blink up with another metaphor about how we're doing the wrong thing.
Well, I have no better ideas, so it sounds good to me.
Parano?
I think it's worth it. I don't want Jade's been a really good friend to us. I don't want her to just get carted off somewhere else.
Okay. Okay. But Ace had to sneak in, right?
Yeah, you didn't seem to have the access.
Well, never mind.
But sneaking one necessarily isn't the only way. But he got in through the going through service entrances. So,
And maybe
whatever you want to do is going to involve some type of, if you're not trying to go in a place where you're not supposed to, unless you're just trying to do like social missions or type of thing.
Kelly, you were reported in the official report by the medic that you protected this whole zone's public from whatever was going on in the security office. Maybe that gets you an in at the masquerade.
We could try. So, I guess I'll take Sharky with me. And
Oh, man. Yep, I'm coming, Squirrely.
Squirrely is not as cute of a nickname as Sharky. I'm just gonna point that out.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, let's go and
Yeah, take it, don't give it.
Could always call her Cheeks.
oh my god.
Like that. All right, cheeks.
Thank you for helping, Peridot.
You're welcome.
Did you see how she blushed, Aelin? Yeah, her whole face turned pink.
I will go up to let me think. Oh, maybe up to a desk, like a front desk.
Naylin is going to trail behind. I think she's hoping we can stay together if possible. If Kelly can talk us all in, that would be nice.
That's the plan.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I think you can definitely find your way back. Like, you now kind of more know how to look for some of these, like, aid councils. You realize that there's, like, a terminal that one could request services from, as well as you've been able to now understand. And plus, you're given a map of the station by on that little data pad as well. To get how exactly one might that next to each console there is an entrance to a type of security station, so you can go there and kind of check, and seemingly out of the wall you can see comes essentially like a heavily scaled individual. The scales themselves are like deep purples with different specks of silver. Say, kind of clear the throat. And yes, honored guest, how can I be of assistance?
Well, hello. My name is Kelly, and this, of course, is my escort. Uh-oh. I can't remember his name. Hold on.
Rotham?
Rotham. Hold on. I almost said the wrong name. All right. This is my escort, Rotham. We were hoping to talk to somebody about the events that transpired earlier and today. As you might have seen, the unfortunate event that occurred.
The report, just a second, kind of scans your face with a little pen. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Yes, I haven't quite read it. Is there a further complication?
Well, we were, it's just customary to meet an organizer to, perhaps discuss the security and whatnot. It wouldn't take too long, but I would just hate to not leave here without being assured that such events are unlikely to happen again. As I'm sure my friend, and I'm going to name drop that celebrity columnist that I spoke to.
Okay.
She was asking me about it earlier, and I'd rather not talk to her. I'd rather talk directly to the source, if you know what I mean.
So you're looking for a supervisor?
Well, obviously, Rotham and I aren't necessarily invited to the gala masquerade, but perhaps with an escort. I have a security detail here with me, and we would just love to see it, and just to make sure that such a place is safe for my family, if they want to book such events in the future.
I see. And what type of assurance are you looking for?
Oh, just a quick tour of the room would be fine. Again, with a security person
of
your...
the room you might be reserving.
Correct. Thank you for
I see.
understanding.
I see. Gonna put you up. Kind of looks and I see. I will forward your request and
Okay.
kind of looks. Oh, it seems that you are. Interesting. We need a way to find you. So if you wouldn't mind, it kind of takes a small metal ring, because if you keep this on your person, we will be able to locate you anywhere in the station to follow up with you on this request.
Okay. Sure. I will take the ring and I guess put it on. Would this work as a security detail as well? For your assurances? Or
So, I mean, this is always a safety thing. Some people use it, but you've declined all the safety protocols thus far. This was made yesterday, I believe. You asked to be removed from all of those.
I understand.
This is mostly right now just so that upon reviewing your request, if it is approved, or the appropriate person can find you to work with you while you're here at the station.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes, this does not necessarily guide you. You will be given a guide if the request is approved. I've put it up to our concierge services. So
wonderful. So are we allowed to just walk in and take a look real quick? And
no, like I said,
no. We're waiting here. I got confused.
You can wait wherever you want.
Waiting.
That's what the ring is for.
I get it. It's like one of those little coaster things you get at the restaurant.
It is, yes.
All right. All right. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. And I'll turn away and walk back up to the group. Okay. Well, they'll ping us as soon as they're hopefully able to talk to us. I don't know if they will talk to us or not, but we'll see.
Great.
What?
Great.
Yeah.
So another thing we're waiting for.
Yeah, for the moment. So we're in line at the masquerade, and we are. Yeah, I guess we're in line everywhere now that I think about it. The only other thing we could do is maybe well, actually, that wouldn't work. Never mind. But I can't really go anywhere because I need to keep this thing on me, and so I'll be, around in this area.
This does feel kind of weird. I get that we're at a party, but it feels like we should be doing something.
I know, but I mean, if you can think of something, then go with your gut.
You can do whatever you want. The idea is just that they'll be able to find you when they.
Yeah. She doesn't want to she doesn't want to leave this area, therefore.
You've been to parties before, Kelly. What do people even do with these things?
Well, this is unlike any of the ones I've been to, but if we go inside, maybe it will look a little bit more familiar. Mostly just a bunch of people, talking shop business, talking issues, and sometimes you'll have groups of people gathered discussing politics, and other times you'll have a group of people playing a game in the back, usually high stakes. Stuff like that. But there's always someone like a host, which is why this party's a little weird, because usually the host would come out and say hello, given the issues we had earlier. But like I said, this is unlike any party I've been to.
Well, this place is huge, right? This is just one zone of many. Maybe the host is somewhere else.
Maybe, but I would assume if that was the case, they'd have multiple people in their stead kind of watching over things, which is equally weird.
I guess they use cameras at these things instead. Peridot showed them to me.
Or we could go get into our transport and try to take a look at another side of this building. And say to heck with the traditional model here, because I'm not sure how much we can advance now that we've advance in the building now that we've made ourselves known. I feel like someone's gonna have their eyes on us, or
That's true.
I don't think
And
we
next-
should leave the building though.
What was that?
I don't think we should leave the building though, because there's still Nalen's friend.
Oh yeah. Like that's why I was thinking we need to think of another way to approach this.
I think Kelly was saying we try fresh in a new zone.
Yeah, basically.
'Cause we're in the blue zone right now, right?
As far as I know, and as long as we have access to a zone, I can go there. But if we're talking about an access or an area without access, then y'all will have to go on your own there.
I mean, if you really want to just dump things here and start fresh, they think you're where that ring is. We can stash the ring somewhere and try and be anonymous again in a new zone.
I mean, we might as well at this point. But we don't have a map. Wait, there is a map of this place. That's right, I think. Wasn't there? There's a map.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, one of you two has it, actually.
Okay, so is there like a different entranceway? Like, maybe we're overthinking it. Maybe we need to think about going undercover here. Because being guests, I don't think that's going to get us anywhere. Maybe posing as workers or doing something like that.
I do know how to get us into the service entrance.
Yeah. And with that thing that you had, it did give you several access codes, just not any of the like high-end access codes.
Which thing?
From the Scuthari.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we can try that.
Is there humanoid staff around, Matt? Like waiters and stuff, or is it all robotic?
Yeah, no, there's plenty of humanoids around.
Okay. Like employees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the security were humanoid.
Oh, and the medics. Right.
Yes, I mean, yeah, there's various people, the people walking around. Have much of that.
We could try sneaking through the service entrance and get ourselves uniforms.
Yeah, I think that's probably our best avenue at the moment. Might allow us to eavesdrop a little bit. So I guess take us to the service entrance. I'll take my ring off and just put it in a wine glass.
Okay. So,
And Nathan will try and take us to that door she had found, the hard light door in the fake wall, the invisible wall.
Gotcha.
And our idea with the ring, Matt, is that it'll look like Kelly is still here in the vicinity while we go elsewhere.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, then you're just more or less hoping the person doesn't come, of course, to see her when you don't have the ring.
Naturally.
So that is the risk. Then go, why would they do that? What might they be up to? Yeah. Very good. So going to the service entrance, you said?
Yep.
And your idea is to use that to get where?
We're gonna try and see where it opens to, because I don't know if Nayland at least hasn't been back there. I don't know if the rest had gone there at all yet. But Nayland remembers seeing employees going in and out of there, so she's hoping to find a place where we could steal uniforms.
I gotcha. All right. Therefore, going near it, because you have that indicator from your friend. The pad kind of like boops blue, and immediately you can kind of, to your eye and from your particular angle of vision, you can see it kind of open, and you can see hallway goes a few directions, and there is 3 different what looks like teleportation pads, a blue, a green, and a yellow.
Peridot, I think this part might be you.
Okay. I think so. The masquerade is behind like the blue area. So I think if we're trying to kind of like stay around it but not in it, then I think we should head to like a different an area that's also like bordering it, but away from the one we were just in, when we were going through all of our crazy stuff. So like we think of it like a sandwich, and the blue area is in the middle. We're on the other side. I don't know. I like the visualization I have for a lot of this is kind of like bizarro.
Well, do we even know where the beams go?
Some of them, and Peridot kind of like brings up her copy on her tablet. It that has like I think it's like kind of I envision that it's kind of like color coded in the sense where it's like if you click on one like kind of like teleporter, it like creates like this like little colored line that goes to a different area to where it comes out, kind of thing, and vice versa. Because while we're like in the party, she's not bringing up like the 3D projecting model on it, but like on the screen, it's like a 2D, 3D project thing of like what everything looks like.
Mm-hmm. So, because you're looking at it, so which one are you trying to take them to?
Which color one is like on the other side of the blue area? That isn't the one that we were in when we did the whole break into security.
Okay, so it'd be yellow.
Okay, then we're gonna go to yellow.
We as players don't have a map, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
We have a map, but it's a metaphorical map.
Got it.
Yeah,
It is
I just
the
wanted to make
actual physical map for us.
But you have a way where you can kind of look. So basically, like anything, if you don't know where it is, that's because you as a player have chosen not to know. Because I said you have a map, you're like, I want to look to where this might be. And if you're not like looking, then I'm like, okay, you haven't looked to where you want it to be, right? So if it's because you have to kind of interact, and go, where might I find, whatever. How might I kind of go through this? So there could be a lot of information that you're going to have that you have because you got a bundle of info.
Got it.
Within the thing, right? So it would describe you getting that bundle of info. That having gone in, you go to yellow. And as you each step in, you come on up. As you do so, you step off into this looks like a room with a bunch of lockers that all seem to have a small security circle for digital identification. And out of this room of lockers that's kind of circular in size, there's benches for changing what looks like a washroom, and various footwear that's put on top of the lockers, as well as 3 doors that seem to looks like it's the 3 open hallways that lead out. And then there's the teleporter there. What would you like to do?
Maybe we can just bypass the digital pads by like unscrewing the hinges.
Yeah,
Wow. Speaking of unscrewing hinges, Peridot reaches into her bag and pulls out her wrenchinator.
Amazing.
And if that doesn't work, I have these. And she pulls out her little tinkering toolkit, which has a lot more little things in it.
Okay, yeah. No, you get out your tools and it's very nice. What is it that you wish to do?
We're gonna break into it.
Nice. You pick one and go ahead and give me. So this isn't thieves' tools. This is tinkerers and the wrench.
Yeah.
All right. Like with this, I'll just take a sleight of hand.
A 21.
Very nice. All right. With that, you take a little bit. As there's a little light. And you're able to pull out just enough to reconnect the wires so that the mechanism releases. And opening it up, you see here that there is this one contains it seems to be almost like a strange like what nearly looks like a blanket but like a hooded blanket basically, similar to like a type of cloak that has this kind of strange, just like zebra print, except that instead of white it's more like pink, and then there's like purple and violet stripes.
Hmm. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm writing down notes.
Makes sense.
And that's one set. Correct?
Yeah, there's one set in this locker.
Okay. I don't think I've seen anybody wearing something like that.
Definitely not at our section of the party. I would remember those colors in that combination. In that section of what's it called? Arrangement.
Should we open up the others? See what else we're working with?
Might as well.
Peridot, do you have a spell that like would maybe just turn the lock off?
I mean, possibly.
Or maybe it's Kelly that I'm thinking of that has that spell. That like
Got it.
disrupts technology.
I do have the technomancy spell. I'm not sure if it would work on all of them.
That is the spell I was thinking of. So,
Ah,
but I don't know what
okay.
it says. So.
Well, generally, if any of them have like some technomancy what's it called? Hang on. It's a specific thing. Hang on. I have to bring it up on my notes from Dark Matter.
I did just suggest it. Maybe it would be easier, but I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Your Tinker's Tools way worked really well too.
Where is it? Oh my gosh, where is it? Hang on. Basically, if there's a specific spell that you can use to make it so that it you can't hack into things, and technically because it's you have to use like a leveled spell to get through it.
I also
So
just
because technomancy is a cantrip.
I was thinking of technical difficulties, which is a cantrip that disrupts a magical device. That's what I was thinking of. It wasn't technomancy.
I could try that. It's like a low-powered EMP pulse, Nealon. Yeah, I think I could try that. So Perido's going to kind of like pull out her data pad, and Polly's going to kind of like appear, and she's going to kind of like whisper to it, "Okay, Polly, we're gonna do the thing we said we weren't going to do because we were going to be a good noodle." Bug, as Polly kind of like objects to being called a noodle. So
Right.
what we're gonna do is we're going to cause some disruption, and basically Para's going to be kind of like positioning herself. I imagine like just like this wall of like lockers kind of thing. One of them is open because we just broke into it, and we're going to basically do technical difficulties to cause the arcane terminals within the lockers to crash and basically just open themselves.
Yeah, that's like automatic, right?
Yeah, it's a concentration spell, but
Okay.
it technically, yeah, Choose a piece of magical technology within range. The device malfunctions in unpredictable ways and is disabled for the duration. So technically it would only work on one of them, I think.
Yeah. So you touch one of the lockers and it opens. And you see what amounts to very fashionable street clothes, as well as what looks like a box of various effects. You see like a credit stick and like identification, a little bit of makeup, various antacid medications.
Let's look at the identification. Who are they?
Harold Harrodson appears to be a synthetic life who is come here to work today. And as you take it out, actually, there'll be a little display that pops up from the Cathari device that essentially will tell you that they are in debt by 9,000 credits.
Wait, that we're in debt?
No, that this individual.
Oh, the individual's in debt.
Yes.
Jeez.
Seems like he's already wearing, or they're already wearing their uniform today. Although there's makeup in this locker. Do we think we could make one of us look like him?
I mean, no, it's not like costume. I mean, that would be pretty. It's very specific disguise makeup that would be used for that purpose.
All right, well, this one feels like a bust. Last one?
Alrighty. Let's do it again.
And here you see there is a similar. There's like this, what looks like the kind of this cloak or almost blanket, but this one is of this thick, like fur that has almost each like end of the fur itself kind of comes to like bristles. So it seems like it's soft on the lower part of it, and then like sharp upon the edges. It has this kind of mottled brown and black pattern.
Ooh, fur. How luxurious.
And nothing we can wear to look like staff.
They must all be wearing
Unless
their
this is
uniforms.
their staff uniforms.
It's true.
Was
Fair
it
to
Ralph
point
who
out
said that, or Jade?
Jade said this.
Oh. Wait a minute. Are you saying that their staff uniforms are to be part of the party?
I'm saying that we certainly isn't guest quarters, The only logical is their staff. We've seen regular clothes, and we've seen these outfits. I don't think people are changing into the street clothes. We haven't seen any evidence of that. So I wonder if there is a section for them to look maybe like these, like wear this fur, these prints. I've heard of strange things at the gala. I avoid it. There's people who have not great experiences as far as working it, except of course as companions.
Malin grabs the street clothes so she doesn't have to wear the big purple thing or the big fur thing.
Because, I mean, I don't think that's going to pass the staff. Judging from the idea, that is what someone changed out of.
I can pretend to be a rich heiress. As Peridot takes the fur and like wraps it around her and kind of like does like a dramatic pose.
As you wrap it around, it begins to, I think, shrink and takes up your entire body, forming. And then it kind of goes over the pattern of your dress a little bit and like goes into this animal for. Did you do the zebra or the fur?
The fur.
Fur. It was this very fur dress, much in the style that you were wearing before. Then kind of covers up, and a little bit of marking. Your skin kind of darkens to what looks like a bit of animal tone. Your nose becomes a little bit of black as it kind of comes over you, and kind of goes a little bit into almost like a maid's outfit, but in this very interesting style.
Oh, gosh.
Ah, now that looks like a just animal form. Maybe it's a themed room.
Whoever wanted to go can go.
Go ahead.
Malin wanted to give the room a pass, like on the walls. Is there like a bulletin posting of like employee rules or like staff responsibilities or code of conduct kind of a thing?
There is not. I think as you look, Jade will kind of go, and she kind of marks, so there's no need for signage. Any information you need as employee is sent directly to your interface.
God.
That way, guests can't know what we know, as they say. Destroys the illusion. And that way, different departments aren't aware of the procedures of other departments. It's a bit competitive.
I'm sorry, but right now, me out of game is just like, oh my god, this is Disneyland.
Yeah. Very much, if you go backstage Disneyland, you would not find any signage and you would not be able to figure out what anything is for. You either know it or you don't.
Malin's muttering about how nobody uses good old-fashioned parchment these days.
This is very based on how amusement parks actually operate.
Okay. Peridot's going to pull up her schematics and see if she can find any reference to where the section would be for this kind of outfit.
Okay. Yeah, I think from where you're able to basically determine if you'd go down the middle hallway, that this would lead directly onto a floor. And it would be probably where these people would go. I think it would like get that much. Where the other two hallways are more like ways to go to other sections.
Looks at Kelly, who's already in a type of animal form.
Rotham, who's also already in a
Yeah.
type of animal form.
Well, kind
And
of.
leave.
Yes. I wonder. I mean, would still work on us, I assume.
What? What?
A friend looked at us like it wouldn't work on us, but I mean, I don't know.
Oh, good.
No, if it has part of the uniform is like this, then maybe
You don't even need it.
you might not necessarily need it.
What do you mean we don't need it?
Because I didn't look so much like an animal before, but when I put it on, it made me look more like an animal.
Like an animal
Form.
made.
Yeah. Maybe all of the people attending look like them too, except not the maid part.
They look like animal maids.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a costume party.
This is
Maybe
not
it
a
is.
costume party I want to go to.
Maybe it is just like a beast folk lounge or something.
Oh,
Maybe the
God.
guests are beast folk and then the staff, try to blend in.
So I should pose as just a guest?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's only 2 uniforms, that's all I'm saying.
All right, Nayland, let's see what you look like.
Nayland grabs the zebra.
Indeed, as it comes in and it kind of takes over mostly on the skin and gives that hide appearance, the stripes, elongates your kind of nose and mouth, and the teeth kind of comes on. But very clearly, like from your point of view, Nayland, everyone else's, it looks like your mouth elongates. Yours, you kind of see this go on top of your mouth like a prosthetic, not that you physically change. So you experience more like this thing is now on top of you, feels a little uncomfortable and kind of weird.
Maybe we can find her a riding saddle.
Hey! Do I also look like a maid?
Was Nayland in a dress or in more of a suit?
I think it was a convertible short skirt number.
Okay, so it would probably go more in the maid outfit then.
Okay.
A little bit more like that.
Wow, you guys. This is something.
She's like, I mean, if this is what we're doing, should we open up another one for me?
I guess so.
I thought there were only 3 lockers in here, so I've been imposing that limit in my mind, but I was wrong. Okay, great.
There's many, many, many lockers.
I see. Okay.
See if there's a human.
So, Parrot, do you open up another one?
Yeah, but I think I'm going to manually do it this time, just so I don't run out of spell slots.
Nayland is in possession of an Omni tool from Dark Matter. Would she be
nice.
able to help?
Yes.
Great.
Sleight of hand with advantage.
Honk. 20.
Okay, so and it got this one comes out and it seems to be essentially what appears like a mouse outfit, but a little bit more on the bluish tint side, with kind of the whiskers on the edges seem to be a little bit more tentacly than whiskery. So, well, went in, and Jade puts it on, and her skin changes. She goes, blue, not my color.
So, I what exactly are we doing, guys?
I imagine we were posing on staff, yes? That's what I was to
Okay.
understand.
So, now do we find this room, the Beast Lounge?
Yeah,
Well, it's
Peridot
not-
thinks she found it on the map.
Yeah.
All right.
She
But
still
before
looks
we go
like
in there,
you're-
we gotta be appropriately clothed.
Yes, Kelly, you definitely don't look like a staff member.
Am I supposed to?
That's what I thought we were doing.
Oh, well, I mean, if I put on one of those things, I'm worried about what it does to my fur. But let's see what happens.
So he goes, well, if we're doing this, we can do it at the same time. And at this point, you can open up and Rotham grabs one that makes him look like an enormous bunny.
Okay.
And then you grab yours.
I guess.
It goes here very much into like a bird,
Oh.
like a swallow. I'd say more pigeon-like, actually.
All right.
Right, now let's see what we've gotten ourselves into. Looks at Rotham. I don't know if you picked up what they're trying to accomplish. I don't know. I just know this is what their plan was. Because I don't know. I'm just going along for the ride at this point.
Our plan is to mingle around, eavesdrop, pick up information, try and figure out.
Gatherings. Got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Let us be off then. Yes.
Peridot leads everybody through to the area that we're supposed to supposed to be for this kind of party.
Mm.
All right. Coming through this, you step out of these video walls, and now to a somewhat interesting visual. You see what appear to be the guests dressed in animal-like outfits. Still very like the kind of like looks like they have this skin kind of obvious, especially to Kelly, that these are a similar technology to what has been put upon all of you. And you immediately pick up the theme. All those who are in the guest outfits with more of the elegant dressings have the look of what are clearly predators. Spiders or sharks or leopards or like other various toothed things from various worlds, large creatures and whatnot. All the staff seem to be that and what would generally be a prey animal. And moving around, somebody passes you a trays of some refreshments and they go, right, remember, keep moving. As you see various guests in pursuit of staff, trying to grab stuff off the trays and get them. And some people like pick the staff up and then take what they want. Some snacks like in various pockets off of them, or and drinks, and like they have to go and hunt for their refreshments.
I give Nayland and Peridot a look. Like, where are we?
Well, the rich are eccentric.
All right.
Don't let them get you.
Oh, God.
Jade goes into it.
I'm guessing that there are some staff who are actively trying to escape, but like as like making it like a challenge, but the ultimate is to be caught at some point by some of the guests. I guess.
Yeah, I think some. Yeah, they realize they do need to be, but they're definitely. I would say it seems like some are like really going for it. Of these very like abled guests who maybe practice for this, and so they are given an appropriate challenge. Than some who are really here to pretend and really, might be a little bit more on the lethargic side, aren't able to do it, and they catch someone regardless. The person trips, or you look faster than you think.
I spot some freaking waitress dressed like a squirrel, and I am so angry right now. That's my identity. It's not your costume.
We're undercover. Steps on her foot. Do you think I like that person's impersonating their shark? Bet he's 3 feet tall.
Yeah, but look, that's those ears don't even look.
Any idea of what a mission is? Listen. You wanted to do this. We can do this, and then we can find them out back, and we can jump them.
Good.
If you want, but not on the floor.
Fine.
Okay. I got your back.
Some sort of primal wolf spirit in Nayland is deeply uncomfortable with this prey outfit that she's been given. But then she overhears Rotham telling Kelly to think about the mission, and something deeply satisfying comes over her.
It's probably doing you some good, Nayland. You need to know what it's like for us prey.
Rather go next to one that's squirrel. You can see that they've kind of slightly cut themselves from like just having to move and handle things. And he like very slyly takes a little bit of their blood and smells it deeply. Memorize. Winks at Kelly. Got him.
All right, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna look around here, see if I spot someone. I guess I'm gonna look at the faces, because these are like really wealthy people who are doing something really interesting. And
this could be something they don't want publicized. It really
exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm just kind of paying attention to their eyes, their facial features.
Yeah, we'll get that. We'll do a check because they are kind of disguised based on those outfits. But let's go take our break, and we'll come back for y'all want to navigate the room.
Nice.
Alrighty. We come back to this somewhat strange deal. So I believe Kelly's idea is to try to get as many faces that she can later identify.
Yep.
Very cool. In that case, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. First person. Okay. 22.
Nice. All right. Might go about with drinks and whatnot as some chase and you scamper. There are, I would say there's several that you feel like you could kind of recall and kind of notice which ones are in like much better outfits than others, like possibly a little more credits and whatnot. So that if you were able to look at them, you have a good chance of recognizing who they might be. You don't necessarily have names to compare it to currently, but anything else anybody would like to do?
I think Peridot would be looking for the person who is taking or like the people who are taking this whole like event the most serious.
Yeah.
Like the predators who are actively like really like taking it seriously, as well as the staff members who don't who are like going into it a little bit too crazily, like who have the most to lose, the most to gain kind of thing.
Absolutely. So I think give me insight check.
Honk. 25.
Nice. 25. Yeah. In particular, there are two that, one that kind of looks like they're a creature that almost looks like a somewhat combination between a tiger and a spider. And obviously have moved to like possibly include like prosthetic legs on top of there, and might be operating that somewhat through a neural link, as well as and that looks a little bit more like a reptilian hunter. And they are chasing, and you can tell like with the staff running the best they can, moving, it's kind of past who they're chasing, but they do seem to be focused on a certain 4 or 5 staff who you can see occasionally get like quite injured as a claw or a leg come forward, and they move, and like they obviously are putting up with it, though it goes like it's like they're just like on the line of what might be considered okay for them to do, to guess, and maybe crossing it a little, and they're evaluating if it's worth potentially losing out on the opportunity for more credits. Should they lodge a complaint or kind of putting up with it? You want to do with these individuals? There's something of interest that Peridot wanted to do with that.
I think for Peridot, it's more worth figuring out who they are outside of this place. versus while they're in it, unless like she can get them alone kind of thing. And then like knock them out or something. Or like figure out what the play here is on that. But like she figures that the people who are most into it are probably the people who are the easiest to like get information out of by playing along.
Okay, so are you trying to go for the ones that were taking it very seriously, like you said, or are you trying to looking for a different group now?
No, that she had been looking for the ones who are taking it seriously. But I think she'll let the others know like who she has her eyes on for that kind of thing, and that maybe that like they'll be the people that probably would be the easiest to get information from.
Okay, so I say with that, yeah, then I think kind of sees someone who's like into it, but not in a vindictive way. They're kind of more excited about the prospect. Like this is like their favorite thing to do, and like it's more, I guess, of a genuine fun, as opposed to anything that might be considered like unhealthy. Like this is like the nerd of the thing. Like, oh yes, and like has a little card. Like that they're trying to like make sure that they catch every animal available. And at this point they look at you and they go, oh, I don't have that pattern. And you hear them on with, they weren't supposed to be here tonight. Oh. As they start running towards Peridot.
And Peridot is going to put on kind of like a kind of a oop, gotta go guys, and she's going to kind of like take the snacks or whatnot that are on her tray and kind of like tuck them into her pockets and kind of like do a little kind of like skippity hop away before like inevitably getting caught kind of thing. But it's like for the fun of it kind of thing. Because if this is a person who's like into it, they, like making it too easy is like not part of the fun.
Yeah, give me a performance check.
Oh, I must trip over something because it's a 4.
Was it 4?
Yeah. Oh
Like,
man, all those high rolls.
Yeah, they kind of
Then
look at
sometimes-
you trip, you spread out, and they kind of look and they go, I really want to mark this off my digital. I don't know. I almost feel bad doing this as they kind of scan your outfit and it pops up. Giving you like a look of you should be ashamed of yourself for ruining my hunt. Well. Then looking at Nayland, looking at the pattern. Another rare. I hope she's better than you. Starts running towards Nayland.
Now you know what I feel like, Neeland.
I thought I misunderstood. Nayland tries to make a quick break for it to avoid them, but she actually has the opposite approach as Peridot, and I think she is scanning the room using her ability to see emotional aura and she's trying to find the guest that looks the most uncomfortable, like they do not want to be here.
Absolutely. Give me insight.
Would my ability to probe a creature I could see within 30 feet and learn their emotional state
All right.
help
I'll
me?
give you advantage, yeah.
Okay. Jesus. 10?
You're trying to scan around this one that was attempting to... That they got Peridot, now runs towards you. Give me a dexterity saving throws. They're almost tackling. Kind of expecting you to not have stood still. They're like, ah!
24.
24. How do you get out of the way?
Naylan does a spin and a twist, and I think then she would just be going for the closest other person that looked like they were kind of standing and minding their own business. She will take their hand instead and put it on her neck, her own neck.
Very nice.
As she's just trying to engage with somebody else other than this really scary person.
Yeah, they go, ah! And you see they take out what looks like a little like dart gun, but you can also see it looks like darts that have a little bit of electrical charge. They go, I'll get you.
Oh my god.
Naylan's gonna try her best to look like, hey, I'm already busy with another customer, man.
Oh, give me a deception.
Okay. Oh, brother. Well, 6.
Amazing. Let's see. Let me see if they hit as they fire. That. Of course, it will end the one. Unclear. That's a 2. Cool. You try to go that, it fires anyway, kind of flies past your ear. Dang it, it starts to reload. Like, I'm not used to shooting still targets.
Okay. Fine. She will look to him and say, 3 strikes or you're out. And then she will try to run and engage in the chase with him.
Oh, nice. Huh? The moving is running, and I think as you have to dart as someone else crosses your path, they go for what really looks like it's going to be more of, now that you're like in the game, they're clearly going for like a double shoulder tap. So not like the super aggressive, because they were like, okay, like now being able to control what's going on. You can give me a dex save again.
Oh my god, 6.
Let's go. Gotcha. That was better.
You got me. Canapé? And she will slide her tray over.
Oh, thank you. And you can see this little like golden banner appears above them as it kind of goes from rank 2 to rank 1. And you can see another person's banner that goes golden, but then turns red, goes roar as it goes from rank 1 to rank 2. As they look and see that you would appear to have entered, and this one is one of the more violent ones. Oh, you better watch out. Help. Listen, and slips you 500 credits.
Oh.
Don't get caught. I need to keep... We've got 3 more minutes left of this round. I got to keep number 1. There's another 500 if you evade them.
I'll do my best, boss. And Naylan will try to dodge this new person, but she's gonna try and keep talking to this person, the person that's already here. You look like you've been at this for a while. You're clearly very, very good.
Oh, yeah. I get to come here a few times a year, and it's always fun to, it's the first time it's been at a place like this. Sometimes it's actually usually a little more hunted. This is like a light version. I think it's meant for networking or something, but there was talk of getting some of there's only a few species that's supposed to be here. They can only get if you come to the dance, and it's a lot more money, but it's kind of like a collectible thing.
I mean, I'm just glad to be up here doing this with you instead of down there in that fiasco over in the blue zone.
Oh, yeah, the common ones. Yeah, it's nice and all. I mean, a little more straightforward, but I mean, I don't like the fancy stuff a lot anyway. You know what I'm saying, but but yeah, I'm like, he kind of looks, it goes, wait, and it goes, oh, you dropped something, and he goes to pick something up, and the guy kind of trying to get to you, like, trips over him. Oh, sorry, friend. He goes, oh, I like this. Goes, yeah, I'm not a big fan of blue. Then and other of the ring there, just a little bit too a little bit more gambling. This is a little bit more of a competitive ring, you could say.
Yeah, I could see that. It really gets your blood pumping. I love the chase.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is mostly night section stuff, you know what I'm saying? I know they said that there was going to be a lot of daytime employees, but that's typically where the events take place. They get a little bit more rowdy. But I'm not sure if you ever worked those or.
Once or twice, but I also prefer a space like this.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's good. It just kind of goes, yeah, it's hard. It's challenging to get here. You can really get your wires crossed sometimes trying to find your way around, if you know what I'm saying.
Absolutely. And that could be a nasty business. You never want your reds to touch your blues.
Yeah. Wow. Because, yeah. Well, I'd watch out for that fella, and then be careful when so this is the end of the round, and there's always some surprise and things can get kind of weird. Just keep your eyes open. Sometimes it's in those little quiet moments that the lights can go out, if you know what I'm saying. So and he sneezes and he shoulder bumps another guy away from you. You should get moving.
You got it. And you won't catch me next round. As Naylan, slithers away. Has the round concluded?
There's a little bit left in it, I would say.
Got it. She would be trying to make her way to her friends to tell them what happened.
Yeah. Meantime, there's a little trail going. You can see Rotham and Jade seem to like getting a few people chasing and then crossing so that the people chasing them almost run into each other. Before they give some back, and I'm getting some dirty looks from other people like, you don't need to try that hard. But you're able to make your way back unless somebody else has something they want to do.
Peridot, the one of the other people that's like that was taking it seriously, that warned Nayland about or was like, don't get caught by them kind of thing. Peridot's actively trying to not get caught out by that person.
Yeah. You trying to get not you trying to get caught by who now?
Trying not to get caught by
Oh,
them.
by the Wyvern persons. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and give a guess a deck save by Peridot.
Oh, it was so close. It was almost on the nat 20, but it rolled over. But either way, it's a 16.
Okay. So yeah, as the round ends, no one has caught the Peridot again. The person Nayland was talking to is given the gold ribbon.
I want them
Guys.
to win.
Can we get the hell out of here?
So fast, I think we might actually be on the right track. That guy with the ribbon, I think he's one of Tobus's people.
Good. Well, I've gotten some faces, and that's what I came for. So I think I'm gonna wait outside if y'all are wanting to still play dress up.
He said that we need to be careful, that something might happen in the changeover between rounds.
Man. What are the guests dressed like? Like, I know what they're dressed. Yeah, I know that part. Like,
but other than that, various outfits. Still with like the high fashion theme.
okay.
He also slipped me this. And Nayland is gonna kind of take a look at where her bribe went on her little wrist thingy. Just checking if it was credits or if there was something else coded in there or...
Oh yeah, it's definitely was the credits as a person comes by and goes, "Oh, you guys are real good," and does tap and give you 500 more like he promised.
Okay, well, I guess that was just actual money. Okay.
Yes. And with that, Rotham will come back, and he actually looks at one of the people who's a little bit more aggressive, and he kind of comes over to you, Kelly, as he says, "I recognize that one."
He works for you know who?
He does. If he's here, that's interesting. It's a chance he might not know who we are, but
Maybe I can go and when he leaves, I can try to, knock him out.
what do you want to attack him for?
Well, maybe not that, but maybe I can. Oh, wait! If he's in here, his stuff's outside. I could go to his stuff, take a look around.
Sure, they must have a changing room too.
Yep.
I don't know how we could get into the high-priced guest one though. That might take some doing.
Well, that's why I was
We've got
hoping we
some
could
skills.
find a costume, but without a costume, maybe I can come up with something. In fact, I have an idea. Yeah. It may not work, but it might. I'm going to go try to get into that room, that dressing room, and I'm pretty sure there'll be a security person, and that's okay. I will have to deal with that. And yeah, maybe I can get in.
All right. So what is it that you are attempting to do?
She wants to try to get into that dressing room. To take a look at this guy's private affairs. So she's going to try to. She wants to pose as the girlfriend of one of the guests, which might work if she's, a squirrel, and try to say that he left, or no, he took her he took, I don't know what technology is here. Oh, he has her phone, or whatever the equivalent of that is. And she's trying to go downstairs to play some games of chance, and that's kind of her story that she's going to try to get in there with.
Okay, so you're trying to go back to where like the guest probably would have changed.
Yes.
And you're trying to, okay.
And
So
she thinks being a squirrel is going to help her do this.
Okay, so you're trying to change out of the current thing back into a squirrel.
Yes. Yeah. Because, maybe this person's into prey animals like all the way. So, maybe it'll help. I don't know.
Okay. And what person is this you're trying to talk to?
Whoever the security officer is out in front, who would probably ask for,
Gotcha. Okay.
ID or whatever.
Very cool. All right. Yeah, go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Okie dokie. There's my persuasion. I'm pretty good persuasion. Okay. Let's get my dice here. All right. Get my lucky dice for this one. Okay. So that would be, let's see, a total of 27.
Very nice. All right, so kind of looking, they come up as they started writing as your actual beast fucker. They're like, oh, and they. So your story is that you just lost your stuff, or you could go ahead.
My boyfriend, my fiance, he has some of our credits, but it's actually just I don't know what a phone is in this world, but I kind of state that. It has my account on there. I just need it really quick because he's being a jerk and spending all of his money in here, like always. Even though I role play with him all the time, I want to make this guy super uncomfortable, as uncomfortable as possible.
It's so funny. It's too TMI right there.
Yeah.
As they go, oh, right, okay. And eventually, as you said the whole thing, they're like, "Fine, just you lost your identity."
Yeah.
Get a security. All right, listen then. All right. Head on in. Go ahead and just take the pink pad out. That way, no one sees you come back out. and that will take you up top and transport to whatever ring you want to go.
Perfect.
All right. Then to already this, let me just kind of take something and goes, I'll try to, because you got to describe who you were with. You kind of put something and he goes, tell you what, here you go. He'll see someone else whenever he looks at you now, okay?
Mm-hmm. Good.
All right. Just, again, just breaking a rule for you, so don't be too loud about it, all right?
I won't make a sound. So, yeah, she wants to very quickly try to take a look at this guy's documents. I had something on here, I think. I don't know if I still have it. I doubt I do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I might not have it. That's okay. Then I'll just take a quick look at his documents, like looking for his identifying information, before I grab the pink thing or whatever.
Of course, you go through and you get his general ID. Is there anything else you wanted to do with that, or?
I'm taking a look at it. I don't have any way to memorize it, so I think what she's going to do is just try to look at the most identifying information she can on the form, like whether that's an employee ID or number or a real name or whatever is on there, so that she can say it in her mind over and over and over again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So then, again, they seems to be going as a guest of, and it seems like he's kind of has got most all access, what you can tell. Specifically, you think to the masquerade section of you were trying to go to, but his assumed name seems to be Traylon Fistone.
Traylon Fistone. Let's write him down. Okay, I got it. Traylon Fistone. All right. So with that and having that name, yeah, I don't want to push this because I don't want them to see me. So that's all I'm going to take for now. It's something quick and almost insignificant, but also very significant. And that's just that name.
All right, go ahead.
And I'll wait till I am out of there before contacting the team to let them know I found that.
All right. Then Peridot and Nayland.
I don't know that I'm not Peridot, I'm Nayland. I don't know that Nayland wants to do anything specific other than observe what this time between rounds looks like. Like how long is it? What happens? Do staff and guests suddenly talk to each other like normal people, or like what happens in this interim period?
All right. You see some people like comparing cards, like talking strategy. I think like as they're kind of waiting, and some are like happily discussing. Other the more strategists are like people go to talk to them, and they're just very clearly like, Oh, what do you do? Trying to make people give them more information than they're willing to give. the most part. Is there anything in particular you were hoping to try to understand, or?
Is there anything that would make me go, oh, this is why I need to be careful during this time?
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, I think. So a few people you see kind of scanning some of the staff and like using like their devices, looking stuff up, and as you kind of move about, in particular, it's like they're being able to pull up bios on
Got
them,
it.
get some information, that, and you do notice here that very clearly displayed is like the amount of debt some of these people have, but then their like sell price for that debt is like over by a factor of like 10.
Uh-huh.
And there's also supposed to be guests, not necessarily stakeholders, who are looking at this. And you realize also, like, on the section you're in, you know, how you had to sneak also means that, like, the general authorities don't have access to what goes on in this room.
Got it. Nayland just whispers that to Peridot, that Peridot, there's a multiplier on the debts right now. Maybe that's what it means that still water just became expensive.
So what you're saying is everybody here is kind of gambling with their debts? And like try that that those who don't do well gain more debt, and those who do well remove some?
Oh, I don't know. I just know that people are being exchanged for way more than their debt is worth. With not a lot of oversight.
I think Kelly sends to Peridot, hey, it's Kelly. Found the name of the guy from that weird organization. Let Sharky know that I'm okay and will wait for you guys.
Well, good. You're okay, Kelly. Where did you go? Never mind. We'll figure it out later. Glad you're safe.
I think we should probably get out of here. They're walking around scanning people's data.
Yeah, we don't, we definitely don't fit that demographic yet. Hopefully. Frankly, I don't know. We have been losing money.
All right. So you start to go back to the servants area.
Yeah.
All right. You kind of make your way. Now there's kind of like several people who looks like they're taking their break during this time. They're giving a side eye and are glad it's the end of their shift. Look a little worried. It's very tense here. If you're talking like, I don't think anyone was trying to get me. You never know. Those ones stood like you come in like, see, the ones who stood out, they're gonna really want to get theirs, like, and what they were thinking. You really think they don't know what this is about? I don't think they do. And as you move to these, I guess Rotham and Jade go with you. There is this shutter that moves through the station. You hear the sound of a large explosion.
Here we go.
And the everywhere goes black. And you feel yourselves floating, not total weightlessness, but enough where it's uncomfortable. There seems to be a bit of low gravity.
Gravity stabilizers. The gravity stabilizers.
As everything's gone dark. You're in there for tonight.